Hey guys, it's Monday.
Hi.
I'm just kidding, it's not Monday. It's actually Friday.
Oh, hi.
So I was at SEMA pretty much from Monday until yesterday afternoon. Jesse had a couple days off because he works his tail off, so he deserves that.
I know, but
Dave was out at SEMA as well. So the first part of this week was, I'm not going to say a waste, but like there was not a whole lot going on in the shop. But it's Friday, which means we're playing a bit of catch up. So Jesse's over here working on filling the hole for the stack on the Megacab, which you guys have all seen. We've all got. I still feel like I have to show everything, but I can just roll video over what I'm talking about right now. Again, exactly. Yeah. As you can tell, the second video we released, much better than the first, because this guy's editing, and that was my first edit ever.
yeah,
So
yeah. And we're learning.
we're getting better. So Jesse is working on plugging this hole for the stack. Let's see what you guys going on here.
Making a little panel. This is just a chunk of flat sheet metal I threw through the sheet metal brake, and I didn't get it exactly perfect, but that'll give me kind of an idea what I need to make. And we're going to try and make this hole a little more uniform because it was cut with a plasma cutter, so it's pretty jagged, pretty rough. And so we'll probably either try to make this fit a little better to that hole or make the hole a little bit bigger, cut some more of this back, get this all cleaned and fitted and welded up. And then we have our really cool piece back here that you might have saw a clip of in a previous video.
Yeah, let me get around there.
Yeah. So this is a chase rack, they usually call them. Mounts 2 spare tires. You can mount a bunch of fuel cans. What the previous owner did, had 3 fuel cans mounted here. We might be able to probably get 6 fuel cans there if we really want to. And we have some other can mounts that we'll probably end up using in the center. Might even mount a couple down where the other spare tire went. Our 42-inch tire actually does fit in here with it in the bed. I test fitted earlier. So it'll be cool to have a big spare tire in the back and a little bit more storage. And I mean, it just looks cool. I mean, that's what we do as truck guys. Half the stuff we do is for cool looks, right? Like, how often do you use your winch?
As much as we are function over like form here, looks do play a factor. Yeah. I don't care who you are. It's like if all things are equal, you're gonna go with the one that looks cool.
Yeah. So we're gonna get this put in. It's pretty easy. 4 bolt holes. It gives you a nice big like welded nut plate that goes underneath the bed that kind of self-captures under there, so you don't have to have your buddy under there with a wrench. So we'll probably end up getting this put in after I finish filling the hole in the bed. And yeah, one step closer to making this truck pretty cool. Alright, so you guys have seen this truck, and you know that we call it the C40. That is because it is a C10 on 40-inch tires. And most people, when you hear C40 or C50, you think of like a big 1.5 ton, 2-ton grain truck. But this is a legit C10 short bed, 2-wheel drive truck that has been converted to 4-wheel drive. Now, for our big fancy Nitto tires here, we need a big wheel arch. Thankfully, we've cycled the suspension on the front, and really the only part of the factory wheel opening that hits is right at the front here. We're gonna have to cut a whole bunch of the front fender out, reshape all this. We'll probably do a little bit at the back here, especially since I have to fix somebody's old rust repair here anyways. But at the bed, the wheel opening is only about this tall from the factory, and it's a little bit narrow, or a little bit shorter too. So what we did, if you want to follow me over here, is we took a reproduction front fender and cut the wheel arch out of it, and I'm grafting it into the bedside so it'll have a matching front and rear wheel arch. I'd extend it a little bit. I'm gonna have to do the same thing that we did on the front one and kind of work this down. But it'll give us a nice big factory appearing wheel opening to clear these big tires and all the travel that this thing has in the back. Because with those trailing arms, we get some serious travel out of what is going to be a hot rod street truck that'll still be very trail capable. might not see as much trail action. But we still have to make it clear, just like if we were going to go take it rock crawling in Moab right now. So for now, this tire actually tucks up. It comes up to about here, and when it fully articulates, this tucks way up into here. So we're going to have some huge wheel tubs inside to clear all of that. All right, so one of the other cool things about this truck is the engine swap. And most of the time, if you told somebody I got a Cadillac motor in my old Chevy pickup, you think about the hot rod meets when you see like a 500 Caddy and a 56 Chev pickup. This is a little different. We've got a supercharged 6.2 LSA out of a Cadillac CTSV, and they're, I think, 560 horse, somewhere around there. Don't quote me on that, but we've got that swapped in. It's got automatic trans behind it with a advanced adapters T case, a billet all aluminum fancy super wazoo transfer case. So it's gonna be rad. Like, this is the coolest part of the truck in my opinion. There's a lot of cool parts to this, but this is awesome. Of course, we've got, you know, updated steering, crazy frame stuff that's been done. The frame's fully boxed front to rear. Dave's added in a lot of cross members and stuff to strengthen it back up. And of course, we got our Dynatrack axle under the front, some Fox race series bypasses and coilovers. And I mean, just look at it. It's jewelry. It's gorgeous. Like, imagine when it's all painted black and shiny and clean and none of this wiring is, you know, just hanging out here. It's going to be awesome.